What if I told you there's a secret weapon for your health sitting in your pantry right now? A food so powerful it can help protect your heart, sharpen your brain, and even strengthen your bones as you age. And what if I told you it's one of the most affordable superfoods on the planet? You've probably guessed it. I'm talking about the humble sardine. These little fish are nutritional giants, packed with protein, essential omega-3s, calcium, and vital vitamins your body craves. They are also one of the few types of seafood that remain naturally very low in mercury, making them one of the safest and healthiest fish you can enjoy often. But here's the shocking truth. Most people, even those with the best intentions, are making critical mistakes when they eat sardines. These aren't just small slip-ups. They are errors that can drain away the health benefits, ruin the flavor, and in some cases, even compromise your health. Are you unknowingly rinsing away the most potent nutrients? Are you throwing out the very part of the fish that holds the key to stronger bones? And are you choosing the wrong kind at the grocery store, a choice that could make all the difference in taste and nutrition? The fact is, these tiny fish often get a bad rap, not because of what's inside the can, but because of how we handle them after they come home. From simple storage mistakes to common preparation blunders, the incredible goodness of sardines is often lost before it ever has a chance to benefit your body. Stay with me, because today we are going to expose the 10 most common mistakes everyone makes with sardines. Some of these may seem minor at first, but once you understand the science behind them, you'll see just how crucial they are. By the end of this video, you will be a sardine expert, ready to unlock their full potential and enjoy them exactly as they were meant to be eaten. Before we dive in, if you're ready to make smart, healthy eating a priority, do me a quick favor and tap that like button and subscribe to our community. It truly helps us bring you more content like this. Now, let's get started. Mistake number 10, throwing out the bones. One of the most frequent mistakes people make is meticulously picking out the tiny bones from their sardines. It might seem like the sensible thing to do. After all, we've been taught our whole lives that fish bones can be a nuisance, sharp, annoying, and even a choking hazard. But with sardines, the rules are completely different. The bones in canned sardines are perfectly edible, surprisingly soft, and entirely safe to eat. The canning process involves pressure cooking the fish, which softens the bones to the point where they are easily chewed and often go completely unnoticed. Many people who eat sardines regularly can't even distinguish where the tender meat ends and the bones begin. Here is the most important part. Those tiny, delicate bones are a nutritional treasure trove. They are one of the most potent natural sources of calcium you can find in any seafood. A single serving of sardines, with the bones included, can provide over a third of your daily calcium requirement. For those of us over 60, this is absolutely essential for maintaining strong bones, keeping our teeth healthy, and ensuring our muscles function properly. Furthermore, these bones also contain vitamin D, a critical nutrient that helps your body absorb all that wonderful calcium. Calcium and vitamin D work together as the ultimate team for protecting and improving bone health, which becomes increasingly important as we get older. When you painstakingly remove those bones, you're not just creating extra work for yourself, you are literally throwing away the very nutrients your body desperately needs. While some brands do offer deboned sardines, they often cost more and the fish can look broken up from the deboning process. This means you are paying a premium for a product with less nutrition and a worse appearance. The solution couldn't be simpler. Keep the bones in. They are safe, incredibly nutritious, and you won't even notice they're there. Mistake number 9. Choosing water-packed instead of oil-packed. This next mistake happens before you even get the sardines home, right in the grocery aisle. Many health-conscious shoppers automatically reach for sardines packed in water, assuming it's the healthier choice. Fewer calories and a lighter taste must be better, right? In reality, this choice can be a major step down in both flavor and nutrition. Sardines are naturally full of incredibly healthy fats, most notably omega-3 fatty acids. These are the powerhouse fats that help reduce inflammation, support cognitive function, and protect your heart. When sardines are packed in a quality oil, like olive oil, that oil helps preserve these delicate omega-3s. It acts as a protective barrier, keeping the fish moist and flavorful, and actually enhances your body's ability to absorb those nutrients. Water, on the other hand, does the fish no favors at all. Sardines packed in water can often taste bland, become dry, and sometimes develop a metallic flavor over time. This is because water cannot protect the natural fats within the fish from oxidizing and breaking down. As those healthy oils degrade, both the taste and the nutritional value fade away. Oil acts as a natural preservative, keeping the sardines fresher and tastier for much longer. In fact, many sardine connoisseurs will tell you that sardines packed in olive oil actually improve with age, with the flavors becoming deeper and more complex the longer they sit on the shelf. While oil-packed sardines do have more calories, those calories come from healthy fats that benefit your body. Mistake number 8. Letting opened cans sit for too long. Here's a common food safety mistake almost everyone has made at some point: leaving an opened can of sardines in the refrigerator for too long. While a sealed can of sardines can last for years in your pantry, the moment you pop that top, a countdown begins. Once the sardines are exposed to the air, they start to deteriorate rapidly. The healthy oils begin to oxidize, a process that not only makes them taste off but also degrades the valuable omega-3 fatty acids. This means the longer that opened can sits, the fewer health benefits you're getting and the worse the flavor becomes. How long they last depends on what they are packed in. Sardines in water degrade the fastest, usually becoming unpleasant within 24 hours. Those packed in oil will fare better, lasting up to 2 or 3 days in the fridge. If they are in an acidic base like tomato sauce, you might be able to stretch that to 4 days. But the absolute rule is this: after 1 week, no matter how they were packed, they are spoiled and unsafe to eat. Another part of this mistake is leaving the leftovers in the original metal can. The metal can react with the air once opened, which can speed up spoilage and impart a nasty metallic taste to the fish. Always transfer leftover sardines to a clean, airtight glass or plastic container immediately. This simple step keeps air out, slows down nutrient loss, and preserves the flavor for longer. Mistake number 7: ignoring expiration dates and storage rules. Many people operate under the assumption that canned food is invincible and lasts forever, but this is a dangerous myth. Sardines can indeed remain shelf-stable for years, but only if they are stored correctly. Their biggest enemies are heat, direct sunlight, and moisture. Storing your cans in a sunny spot on the kitchen counter, next to the heat of the stove, or in a damp basement is a recipe for disaster. These conditions accelerate the breakdown of both the can and the fish inside. The oils within the fish will oxidize and turn rancid, the flavors will become sour, and the precious nutrients will degrade. Even worse, if the can itself is compromised, it can allow harmful bacteria to grow, making the contents unsafe to eat. It's also important to know that not all sardines have the same shelf life. Those packed in acidic liquids like tomato sauce can break down faster than those preserved in oil. So a good pantry practice is to rotate your stock. Use the tomato-based varieties first and save the oil-packed cans for longer-term storage. And always inspect the can before you open it. If you see any bulging, significant rust, deep dents along the seams, or any signs of leaking, do not take a risk. Throw it out immediately. Mistake number 6: only eating them straight from the can. The convenience of sardines is one of their greatest strengths. You can just open the tin and have a ready-to-eat protein-packed meal. But if that's the only way you ever eat them, you are missing out on a world of culinary possibilities and may get bored with them quickly. Think of sardines not just as a snack, but as a versatile ingredient. For a quick and delicious spread, mash them with a bit of Greek yogurt, avocado, or the olive oil from the can and spread it on whole grain toast or crackers. Elevate that simple toast by adding toppings like thinly sliced red onion, capers, or fresh tomato for a gourmet Mediterranean-style meal that takes just minutes to prepare. Sardines also shine in hot dishes. Try stirring them into a pasta sauce right at the end of cooking for an incredible boost of savory flavor and omega-3s. Add them gently to a vegetable stir-fry just before serving to add protein without them breaking apart. They are even fantastic on pizza, where their salty, savory flavor pairs wonderfully with olives, bell peppers, and fresh herbs. You can even fold them into scrambled eggs or an omelet for a nutritionally dense start to your day. Mistake number 5: thinking all sardines taste the same. Many people try one type of sardine, decide they don't like it, and write them all off forever. This is like trying one type of apple and declaring you don't like apples. The truth is, sardines have an incredible range of flavor, texture, and quality. Just like with wine or coffee, the taste is dramatically influenced by where they come from, how they're packed, and even the time of year they were caught. For example, Atlantic sardines can have a very different flavor profile from those caught in the Mediterranean or the Pacific. The water temperature and the fish's diet all play a significant role. Sardines from colder waters, like those from Norway, tend to be firmer and have a cleaner, milder flavor. Sardines from warmer waters are often softer in texture and have a richer taste. The packing liquid, of course, changes everything. High-quality olive oil, zesty tomato sauce, tangy mustard, or even smoked preparations each bring a completely different character to the fish. Sardines from Spain and Portugal, packed in premium olive oil, are famous for developing deep, complex, and savory flavors over time. So if your first experience wasn't great, don't give up. Try a different brand, a different origin, or a different packing liquid. There's a whole world of flavor to discover in those little tins. Mistake number 4, pairing sardines with the wrong flavors. Sardines have a bold, rich, and savory flavor, which makes them a powerful ingredient, but this also means they need to be paired thoughtfully. A common mistake is to mix them with flavors that clash or compete, rather than complement. The secret to delicious sardine dishes is contrast. Their natural richness and oiliness are perfectly balanced by ingredients that are bright, acidic, and fresh. Think a generous squeeze of fresh lemon juice, a splash of vinegar, salty capers, juicy tomatoes, or tangy pickled onions. These sharp flavors don't mask the taste of the sardine. They cut through the richness and make it shine, creating a beautifully balanced dish. Fresh herbs like parsley, dill, or cilantro are also fantastic for adding a clean, light note. Conversely, you should generally avoid pairing sardines with heavy, creamy, or overly sweet flavors. A rich cream sauce combined with oily sardines can feel overwhelmingly heavy on the palate. Sweet glazes or fruit-based sauces often clash with the sardine's natural saltiness, creating a confusing and unpleasant taste. Mistake number 3, rinsing away taste and nutrition. This may be one of the most surprising mistakes on the list. Many people rinse their sardines under running water before eating them, thinking they are reducing the salt, the fat, or the fishy taste. But in reality, all this does is wash away a tremendous amount of flavor and valuable nutrition down the drain. The liquid that sardines are packed in, whether it's oil, brine, or sauce, is not just filler. It is a crucial part of the preservation and flavor development process. Over months in the can, a magical exchange happens. Important nutrients like omega-3 fatty acids and fat-soluble vitamins seep out of the fish and into the surrounding liquid. When you rinse the sardines, you lose all of those nutrients that have infused the oil or sauce. If your concern is salt, rinsing is not an effective solution anyway. Much of the salt is absorbed directly into the flesh of the fish during the canning process, not just sitting on the surface. A much better approach is to buy low-sodium varieties or simply account for the saltiness by reducing salt elsewhere in your meal. Rinsing sardines is like undoing months of careful flavor development in a matter of seconds. Mistake number 2, avoiding sardines because of fishiness. One of the top reasons people give for avoiding sardines is the belief that they are just too fishy. But let's be clear, sardines are fish, and they are supposed to have a taste of the sea. High-quality, properly stored sardines should not taste unpleasantly strong. They should taste clean, savory, and satisfyingly briny. If the sardines you tried tasted overwhelmingly fishy or unpleasant, it's likely an issue with quality, storage, or preparation, not the fish itself. The key is not to hide the flavor, but to brighten it. As we discussed, acidic ingredients are your best friend. A squeeze of fresh lemon juice or a splash of vinegar can instantly cut through any perceived heaviness and make the flavor feel fresh and lively. High-quality sardines packed in good olive oil will almost always have a cleaner, less overpowering taste than cheaper options. Give them another chance, but this time pair them with the right ingredients to let their true flavor shine. Mistake number 1. throwing away the precious oil. We've arrived at the single biggest, most wasteful mistake people make with sardines, draining that beautiful golden oil and pouring it straight down the sink. That liquid is not waste, it is culinary gold, and it's where a huge amount of the flavor and nutrition is concentrated. As the sardines sit in the can, their natural juices and healthy fats infuse the oil, while the oil simultaneously soaks into the fish, making it tender and delicious. Over time, that oil becomes incredibly rich with heart-healthy omega-3 fatty acids, fat-soluble vitamins like D and E, and a deep, savory umami flavor. Throwing it away means you are literally discarding some of the most powerful nutrients that protect your heart, brain, and immune system. From a culinary perspective, you are also wasting a free, gourmet flavor booster. What can you do with it? The possibilities are endless. Use it as the base for a salad dressing. Use it to sauté garlic and onions before making a pasta sauce or cooking rice. Stir it into soups to add richness and depth, or simply dip a piece of crusty bread into it with a squeeze of lemon for a simple, delicious, and incredibly nutritious snack. Treat that oil like the secret ingredient it is. A quick word of caution. Sardines are a true superfood, but as with any potent food, they may not be the best choice for everyone, especially if eaten in large quantities. A few groups should be mindful. People with high blood pressure, canned sardines can be high in sodium. If you are sensitive to salt, look for low-sodium varieties. Those with gout. Sardines contain purines, which the body breaks down into uric acid. For individuals susceptible to gout, this can trigger a painful flare-up, so moderation is key. Anyone prone to kidney stones, the same purines can increase the risk for certain types of kidney stones. It's best to consult your doctor before making sardines a regular part of your diet. Pregnant women. The great news is that sardines are very low in mercury, making them a safe choice compared to larger fish. However, it's still wise to be mindful of sodium and overall calories when eating them often. For most healthy individuals, sardines are a fantastic and safe food to enjoy regularly. But if you fall into one of these specific groups, it's always best to proceed with moderation. So there you have it. Sardines are one of the most powerful, affordable, and underrated superfoods available. By avoiding these common mistakes, you can finally unlock their full potential. You now know how to choose the right can, store them properly, and prepare them in a way that maximizes both their incredible flavor and their immense nutritional benefits. Did any of these mistakes surprise you? Do you have a favorite way to prepare sardines that you'd like to share? Let us know in the comments below. We love hearing from our community. Thank you so much for watching.